Yo, what up guys? So on this news, on today's video, I'm going to be showing you a lot of things that are happening in the country, guys. A couple of them happening in social media and a lot of them happening in our different states in the country, guys. And this is getting serious. Like every single time we come out to say that Nigeria needs the intervention of God, and it feels like we are joking when we say some things like this because it's getting serious. Now, on this particular video, I'm going to be talking about Sowore. I'm going to be talking about the Oba of Benin, and I'm also going to be talking about DSS and a lot of other things I'm going to be talking about in this video. So if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comments in the comment section. Now, guys, Sowore made a particular tweet on Twitter, and as soon as the DSS saw it, it was said that probably they called to the president's attention, and they had to bring it down, like by all means. And the way Twitter works, you cannot delete somebody's tweet, so you need to ask the person to delete the tweet, and Sowore refused, guys. And this one single refusal from Sowore actually have been causing a lot of chaos in the country right now, because it said that the DSS of Nigeria have actually reached out to Twitter, that's to X, asking them to take down his account if he refuses to delete that post. And
it's no longer a news that Nigerian government don't write to Twitter made them ban Sowore account and also delete the posts where Sowore made about presidents. See for year about Tinubu, now they see for year. And Twitter don't still reach out to Sowore that this is what they got from Nigerian government. And Sowore said he cannot delete or apologize to anybody, that he cannot apologize. Now, according to
Baba don't say no go delete them. Like he has said he's not going to delete that tweet, and it has been causing a lot of heads. Like a lot of heads have been turning because of this particular tweet, and a lot of people had a lot to say about this, guys. So I'm going to be showing you a couple of videos, but before I show you these videos, I'm going to be showing you Arise, guys. Arise News, as they actually give us a brief breakdown on how this whole thing started with Sowore, the president, and DSS, guys. And then after, I'm going to be showing you a couple of other people who came out to respond to this particular tweet, guys.
Social media is awash with reactions over a tweet made by the Department of State Services requesting X Corporation to deactivate the account of activist and politician Omoyele Sowore over a post the agency claims is a threat to national security. The DSS made the demand in a letter posted on X, accusing Sowore of posting a tweet on August 25th, which contains misleading information that disparages and ridicules President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In the post, Sowore called the president a criminal and accused him of lying shamelessly about a lack of corruption. The DSS claims that Sowore's tweet has caused widespread condemnation and could lead to public protests, threatening national security and damaging the country's reputation. The agency also argued that Sowore's post violates several Nigerian laws, including the Criminal Code Act and the Cyber Crimes Act, which prohibit false information, hate speech, and online harassment. And I'll read a part of the DSS tweets they wrote on X. It is pertinent to bring to your knowledge that under the Nigerian law, these quoted tweets, words, constitute offense punishable in Section 51 of the Criminal Code Act Cap 77 laws of the Federation of Nigeria, which prohibits publication of false information, and Section 19, 22, and 24 of the Cyber Crimes Act 2025, which prohibits and makes it an offense to spread fake news or publishing content that is deliberately misleading or deceptive, posting content that is rude, vulgar, offensive, or indecent, especially with the intent to embarrass or humiliate others, provoke ethnic, religious, or tribal hatred through online or offline statements amounting to domestic terrorism. Very detailed tweet there by the DSS. However, in a show of defiance, activist Omoyele Sowore vowed not to delete his controversial tweet. He described the letter from the DSS as an act of national disgrace, an assault on institutions, and on common sense. Sowore claimed he anticipated the letter, pointing to a protest last Tuesday by a group of, he says, hired DSS protesters who had chanted for his arrest and urged him to leave Tinubu alone. Expressing outrage over what he called an unconstitutional act by the State Security Service, Sowore went on to post the very tweet he was asked to delete with the caption, "This is the tweet. This morning, X, formerly Twitter, officially contacted me about the despicable threat letter they received from the lawless official DSS over my tweet below on Tinubu. One option I will not be taking is deleting that tweet. Thank you at X." Let me just quickly take one reaction to Sowore's tweet. And this is a concerned X user who wrote, "In all sincerity, calling the president a criminal is not right in any way. No court of any jurisdiction has pronounced him as one. I mean, why labeling him one?" All right, you know that Sowore also accused the Tinubu regime of using the Nigeria police force to systematically harass, torture, and persecute him. These tweets have gone viral. Rufai, I'd like to just highlight this. The DSS is a secret service institution that investigates crimes against the state. They are also empowered to protect the president. So this might sound really, strange to a lot of people, but however, the DSS is doing their job. And I'd like to also take another tweet before I come to you. Just also to note that the DSS has said that, they are going to go after X as well as, Sowore if they don't comply. We had that issue the last time with Muhammadu Buhari, the Twitter ban. I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but let me take this tweet from Chinedu, who wrote to the DSS, "Are you guys not aware of the mayhem that happened in Edo State? They killed officers like you, and you are here lamenting about a tweet from Sowore," and that's the sort of rhetoric that we are seeing online at this point.
I have been a very big advocate of the DSS and what they've been doing in stemming the tides of insecurity. But if I'm going to give honest counsel, this was not the right way to go about it. And this is sad. You see, what they have now done is, a lot of people might not even have seen Sowore's tweets. He said he tweeted it on the 27th.
Yes.
26th of August.
I think it was 25th. I saw.
What are we today? Yes. What are we today? 8th. I only knew about the tweets because they started talking about it and the letter they wrote over the weekend.
That's when you saw Sowore's tweet.
I didn't even know that he tweeted anything of that nature. This is not the way to go about it, because you see, we live in a country where when we want to look at things on the pedestal of fairness, yes, what I would just say is it wasn't right to have called the president a criminal. You don't have any court judgment to be able to back that up. But secondly, the other part of the tweets, what the president also went to say in Brazil, that corruption is gone. Corruption is not gone from Nigeria. We also know that corruption is not gone. On my point on the DSS, what is happening is the fact that when you start to say, okay, let's cherry pick, people will now ask you, what about what is happening in Edo where NSCDC officials were killed? Why do we talk about? What about the people inciting violence online? Because the DSS statement talked about inciting violence, and the next thing, you are not doing anything. We are in this country when Bayo Ononuga came out openly to say that this should be the last time the Igbo should put mouth in Lagos politics.
Right.
And he also doubled down on the statement. Why didn't we have a level of control and contrition? So that's why I said going through this route is a route that will not benefit anybody.
Guys, so you have seen this tweet and you have seen how detailed all of this is, and Sowore is not giving up anytime soon. Like, this guy is not stopping anytime soon. In fact, they've even written to Elon Musk, they've written to Mark Zuckerberg, asking them to drop Sowore's accounts from Facebook, from X, from these public media platforms and all the rest. But these guys are not even saying anything, because to an extent, this guy is actually speaking the truth and he's speaking his mind. It's a social space, it's a free space where everybody can say what they want to say. right? So what do you think is going to be happening to Sowore, guys? Tell me in the comment section. Now, something happened yesterday at Oworonshoki, and it was really disturbing how that without informing people, you just go and demolish their property worth of millions, and you're not willing to even compensate them. And you know, the people of Oworonshoki came out yesterday and they were protesting. As a matter of fact, this protest affected the Third Mainland Bridge. For anybody who's coming in and going out, nobody's going and nobody's coming in. Like you can see on this particular video here, these people are rioting, these people are crying, these people are saying that there's not going to be movement until the leadership of that community, the government, say something about what is happening currently, guys. Even when I watched this video, I felt so bad because people spend a lot of money to actually help themselves and get to this particular point, and the government just wakes up one morning and brings down your entire structure without any sign of reminder or anything. They just come and bring down your entire structure. Even if you're given 2 or 3 hours to vacate your property, it's not enough for you to even salvage enough things, but they still went ahead demolishing people's property, like you can see in this particular video right now. So these guys are not happy. In fact, this Third Mainland Bridge, I don't know for how long they're going to be staying there, but these guys are actually strict with this that they have started right now, and it's going to take a lot to pull them out of the bridge.
Even this is to 3. They have given eviction notice to another 2 set of people that they gave them 2 hours to pack away their things. Oworonshoki will be developed, yes, but it must be an inclusive community. That is our stand. And if they don't stop this demolition, Third Mainland Bridge is the people's property. We will sleep here.
Are you sure about the things you said here today? Is the Oba of Oworo involved in all of this?
We have got involved with the Oba of Oworo. They have had meetings. Some of the landlord went to him, but he refused. He told them that the community needs development. I have also had an engagement with him when he was a vice chairman of the local government. We had an engagement with him. He said Oworonshoki needs development. Yes, we agree. But if there must be a development, the people must carry it along. Now they want to evict more than half of Oworonshoki. They first of all start from NEPA. Oworonshoki is a low-income earners community. They increased their NEPA ban to band A. They inflated the tariff against them. That is one. They removed some roads. That is true. And today, there was no compensation. There is no compensation till now for the people of Oworonshoki, people that died. And this time, the assurance that we have, the Oba of Oworo had left the community, and we cannot continue like this. But now, the general manager of Beauty Control Agency in Lagos actually said, Oworonshoki people do not have CFO. Go front of their houses. They have pasted their CFO, they have pasted their approval at their gate. Bala Oki, the GM of Beauty Control Agency, lied on TV, lied on social media. It is concept for the people to erect and to beautify their structures, especially people along the Third Mainland Bridge. That was a notice in April. It was not an eviction notice. But today, they came in the middle of the night. That illegality was carried out by 12, and they continued. This is heinous. This is evil. In 2023, I can share with you the video report of what we had with the Koshope local government chairman, with the Lord of the Oworonshoki people. We had a meeting with him. He said he was not aware. Then we told him, now you are aware. He showed us a letter he wrote to the deputy governor of the state, Amzat. He sent the letter. We read it, that Oworonshoki is being demolished. And within their caucus, we heard information. We heard that it was the Oba of Oworo that was doing it. What assurance do we have? If Moyosore Ogunlewe, the son of Oluseye Ogunlewe, the former Minister of Works during Obasanjo, who is our own local government chairman, is saying he's not aware. He is aware of this matter since 2023. They altered the demolition. They stopped it. For him to win second term, immediately they won second term, they brought their tractor. They want to demolish the people of Oworonshoki without providing an alternative. What government does that? All of them are aware. From Abiru, Adetokunbo, Obara, who is the Kafila of...
Let us everybody pass the top with that bridge. They say they destroy their house. Now we told them what is wrong with the finance.
Now guys, over to what is happening in Benin City. It is getting really scary because the city of Benin is either attacked by herdsmen, or it's being attacked by kidnappers, or it is Dangote's truck. One thing or the other for the past how many weeks constantly. And it has actually gotten to the notice of the king that the king has even decided that the people of Benin are going to go on 2 weeks fast and prayer. Like there's going to be a fasting and like for Edo State, Benin, because it is getting so much, guys. This week it is Dangote's truck, next week it is Fulani herdsmen, the other week it is bandits, it is this or that. Like a lot of things have been happening, kidnappers here and there, and these guys can't take it anymore. And the king had to come out by himself and declare a 2 weeks fasting and prayer for his state, guys. This is to tell you how much that this thing has actually gone. Now, talking about the president of the country, a lot of things are happening, but it is funny how that our president still goes out on vacation. How does he even go and he's okay going out on vacation with all of these are happening in the country? Well, Randy Peter had a lot to say about this, and I'm going to be showing you a video of him on what he had to say about these guys.
So almost 100 citizens within a space of 2 days for country, including law enforcement officers and military men, and the president of that country day vacation for Europe, and there is nothing wrong with it. Nigerians are going to continue to ask us this question: which level of sufferhead and pain all of us they ready to endure as a people before we go come together agree say we deserve better in terms of government and leadership in this country? Because what in Nigeria get today is not governance. We don't have leadership. Nigeria has an affliction. We are governed by a plague, and this affliction is supposed to motivate and inspire us to self-redemption. And the length of time when we go allow this affliction and plague to continue go show exactly how much we love ourselves as a people. So President Tinubu don't travel, go on vacation for 10 days for Europe on his annual leave, and it's okay because the president need to go on vacation too to rest. But you know, say this is not the first kind of overseas trip where president they do now. In fact, since President Tinubu come, now rishi name that they call all the foreign travels. You go here working visit, private working stay, working this. In October 2024, according to Punch, 17 months into office, President Tinubu and his vice president Shetima put together spent a total of about 180 days overseas, making about 41 foreign trips. President Tinubu alone spent about 120 days in 29 trips. Remember, say by April 2nd of this year, President Tinubu traveled go France to go access the performance of his own government in a 2 weeks working visit. That particular visit made it 8th visit to France, spending more than 55 days in France alone, the president of a sovereign country. And when you talk, they go say, Shemeki no travel, he's looking for foreign investors. The question is, what is the benefit of all of this traveling and junketing? Because the result on ground shows that it is a colossal waste of taxpayer money. It is an exercise in futility, and it is even better for the president to stop the junketing and sit down, evaluate the value of these travels and fix this country. Because the only result is increase in poverty, increase in insecurity, increase borrowing from World Bank, IMF, China, borrowing for corruption and embezzlement with nothing to show, just a waste of taxpayer money. Because the so-called thing, all these deceivers when they deceive themselves looking for foreign investor. President Tinubu and APC, foreign investor, you know if you put chain for their neck first, they make they can invest for country. If a country is peaceful and stable, economic policies are okay, the government policies are predictable, investment and investors they be like ant and sugar, they will naturally come. No matter how you go out there to go deceive yourself, they have the parameters to know what is going on in the country. So if you like travel, they deceive yourself. If it didn't they. You just come out 2 days going out, more than almost 100 people killed in your country. BUA cement factory for Pela, they attack them. About 8 NSCDC officials killed, Chinese expatriate abducted. They say passenger bus we carry people on Sowore, Afuze, Auchi road, carried by kidnapper. Police say they don't rescue 16 people, but the total number of people waiting on top of the bus, nobody know. Till now, Governor of Edo State Okwebolo never come out, come make statement. If not to threaten other politicians, he get voice to do that one. When you go to Borno, more than 50 civilians killed, not counting the soldiers that were killed. And this is what you call leadership. And now waiting some APC people go come online to come defend the indefensible because you are amongst men most miserable. And the only reason why when they give this kind of I don't care leadership is because power does not come from the people when it comes to you. When are not the 2027 election, there might even be no plan to conduct an election because the only plan is to rig. There is no other. Look at what they do for rivers where they so feel put on top their papa head for there. Look at what they do for by-elections. So Nigerians, I take God beg on. There is no Messiah coming to help any of us for this country. You fit get good reason not to put mouth for anything in Nigeria, but as long as we are here, this country can happen to anybody. Anybody is a potential victim. Things go happen, we no go protest, we no go come out, come talk. Everything just they go on because they test our capacity to take bad government. Unfortunately, Nigeria is not governed by leaders. We have political businessmen in public office who pretend once in a while to attend to things of government, but in the meantime, their main business is they see the whole citizens as customers for their private businesses. Since the day when the issue of Dangote happened for Auchi till today, you know how many other people with trailers don't kill for this country? A lot of them, nobody will hear of it. That is why I continue to insist. We must fix government. If we not fix government, we are wasting our time. We go take 1 step forward, 20 steps backward. Government, when they collect tax, they collect revenue, they collect loan. What thing they do? Who should be doing the work of government for them in the name of God? I take God beg us Nigerians. All of us must wake up and decide to put a spotlight on government and leadership. We need peace in this country. People know if they die like this when we are not fighting a war with another country. What is going on in Nigeria? Share the value of human life not can be anything again. My dear APC supporters, my prayer for you be say make you no die. May you live and experience good governance and leadership so that you cannot stay amongst men most miserable. Because this failed government, you know, they select. As it happen for north, as it happen for south, for east. Everybody, anybody can happen to. Tomorrow you go see clowns go carry themselves as saying that governors go they do baba bye bye baba ekabo because you don't have work. You are psychophants in chief. This is what leadership has been reduced to. Nigerians, I beg you, we must unite and fix leadership. This is not how a people should be governed. President Tinubu, enjoy your vacation. Now you gonna be the relax and chop chairman. Enjoy your life, sir. May Nigerians help themselves. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
This is the country we found ourselves. This is the country we live in, where a whole lot is happening and only but a few persons are concerned about it, and it is a big problem. The high time the government and our leaders, our royal leaders, and whoever is leading the country stands up to all of this and put a stop to it, the better for all of us, because this is not getting any better. It is not getting any better. One complaint or another every single day. There's not one day that will pass that there's not something happening in Nigeria, guys. So tell me what you think about this video in the comment section, and if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, and also drop your concern in the comment section below.
All right, so on this post I'm going to open my comment section, and this is why, right? I want you guys to tag Facebook and I want you guys to tag Meta, right? That they should not tag them that free Sowore. You know why I say free Sowore? I'll break it down. So they said DSS have written to Facebook that they have written to Meta, the owners of Facebook and Instagram, that they should bring down Sowore's Instagram account and social media account. Why? Because they said Sowore defamed them. That Sowore defamed the government. Not just that. Last week or so, they say even Twitter, they don't write to Twitter, say make Twitter bring Sowore accounts down. Now, let me tell you what a lot of you don't know. These people, they want to clamp down on freedom of expression. They know what more they criticize them on all the bad way they do. What is defamatory when I say Sowore defamed now? If you were doing good, Sowore will not have anything to talk about. Verydarkman is existing today because of the bad people are doing. Sowore is existing today because of the atrocities people are using the government to commit, embezzling our funds. Now let me bust your head. Do you know that even before this Sowore thing, they don't take down posts? You know that my post when I go Yelwata, Benue State, that's where they buy over 200 persons, where they burn them inside their houses. Do you know that it was brought down? So it was brought down on Facebook, so it was brought down on Instagram, so it was brought down on YouTube. All my social media. As a matter of fact, I find that video online and I'll say maybe if you did Twitter somewhere, but they brought it down all over social media. Now let me tell you what is crazy. I talk to Instagram. Do you understand? I send them a message as a matter of verify. Sometimes I talk to Instagram on the phone, bro. I talked to Instagram on the phone. So there was one day I was talking to the customer care of Instagram and I said, I want to make a post, right? And the post is sensitive. What do I do so that this post does not go down? Instagram said, all you have to do is to write a warning. When you write a warning, we can't touch your post. Guess what? I wrote a warning, as you can see on that video of Yelwata. As the video don't get engagement, because the government knows that video will give them bad publicity. Guess what? I believe that they were the one that took it down. Anything where go give this APC regime, APC government bad publicity, they bring it down. They use their influence. They try to clamp down on it. Two things they do. This is their format. It's either they get you to work with them. If you refuse, they try to destroy your character. That's what they do. Do you understand? So they brought down those posts from over that time when I posted that thing. It was around 50,000 comments. People were just sharing it. This is what is going on in Nigeria. They were not happy. Now let me tell you again. This is another thing you need to know. So more than where our voice go day. Our mainstream media, our conventional media, like the NTAs, AITs, channels, and Arise, they don't do the work that they used to do before. When we say something happened, they'll go to the crime scene. Insecurity, they go to the crime scene. They don't do that no more. Do you understand? They just peddle around some news. The real things that's going on, they don't talk about it. Should I talk about what's going on in Castina? Do you guys even know who Bello Turuji is? Do you guys know who Bello Turuji is? A lot of Nigerians don't even know. I talked about Bello Turuji the other day. Somebody was looking at me like, nigga, what are you talking about? Bro, that guy hold North hostage. He go now waka go one state. By people come out. This thing I tell you that happened for Nigeria as we speak. He go carry like 200 people. Go inside bush, naklang the women. The other time, he sees army tank.
والجهاد بإذن الله تعالى الله أكبر أنا فلو والجهاد الله أدرتامو تاغوت نيجيريا من كايسو الله أكبر والجهاد بإذن الله تعالى الله أكبر تاغوت نيجيريا الله أدرتامو الله أكبر
Ammo tank. That truck, that tank. This is them. This guy get machineries. As we speak now, according to what I heard and my research, they get over 30,000 soldiers for inside bush. Bro, Bello Turuji is just same year, and they bomb him, 1994. But bro, they don't report all of this. They don't push it out there. They push some irrelevant nonsense online for everybody to see. Things they go on for this country where a lot of people don't know. And this is why I try as much as possible to go to the crime scene. So that I feel like, say, bro, Nigeria don't cast. And instead of these people to look for solution, they would rather look for a way to do damage control. We are fucked. We are actually in a mess right now. But a lot of you don't know it. So what they are trying to do with Sowore now is, boom, Sowore. It's not even about Sowore. That's the craziest part. It's not about Sowore. It's not about Sowore. It's not.
It's not about Sowore. It's about the media. They want to control it. They don't want to talk negative about them. At the same time, they don't want to work. May God help us. Where Nigeria they go now, may God help us. But yeah, the youth, you need to be active. You need to really be active. The country is going somewhere that I don't like. Again, see, these people, they know what they're doing. All this one, 2027, they come. They don't want a situation where we say, okay, yes, some people can't use their influence for social media to spoil their votes or communicate to cause any problem. Because they know that 2027 will be messed up. Messed up in what sense? It will not be really fair for telling ourselves the truth. So they need to calm down on the media. They don't do one cyber crime act bill recently, where they say, if somebody's talking to you on the phone, if you record it, if you're this one, if you're 2 years jail time, 2 years later, boom, all these things are to cover. This is the elites working. These are the rich men working. This is the politicians working. They want to cover their tracks on everything. Corruption is everywhere. Who think Sowore talk? Say una be thieves? Did he lie? Coastal Highway. Collect that money for Coastal Highway. Where's it? The Benin Delta Road. Where's it? You stop subsidy, say you want to use the money to develop the country. Where's the development? That you stop borrowing money, but you still borrowing. Shall you see? These people, they just want to control. They just want to be in control. We are in a mess. But of course, we're not going to understand. But we are in a mess. Anyways, peace and love, don't play. If you play, you go and learn and you learn the hard way.